We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Pepper Palace, it is the Black Rose hot sauce. The skeleton on a, I guess that's a plant. It's supposed to be a rose, black and white. Stunning black and white. And we've got the ingredients here. We have vinegar, red jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, garlic, sugar, salt, ginger, red pepper, black pepper, and xanthan gum. Now, I don't know if that is red pepper like what came in the hot shot. So it's like a black pepper, only it's red. Or if they mean like red bell pepper. I'm not quite sure. This is one that the person at Pepper Palace pegged as one of the better sauces that they carried. But I don't know how much of her judgment I trust. It could just be one of the more popular ones. You can see we have here a 10-ounce bottle of the stuff, and there's a lot of particulates in it. A lot of seed pieces, but I will say this is the last of the sauces that I got from there. This is probably also the last that I will be getting from Pepper Palace. They just, this one, we'll get into that in a second, but this one has a lot of the same problems that the other ones had, in that it just got, there's such a cheapness of taste. And it reads through. I mean, all that stuff matters. And I'm not saying they are using cheap ingredients. I'm just saying that's the impression that I get when I use their sauces. It just tastes cheap and a bit unrefined. See, it's a very nice looking sauce though. Sort of a red, very slightly orangey. Sticks very well to this plastic. That of course doesn't like things stuck to it. It does have the little bits and pieces in there, of course, as well. And let's get on into it. Very slight sort of cayenne sauce. Then it gets into this really odd sweet, sort of slightly garlicky. This actually tastes more of cayenne to me than almost anything else. And I think they meant this as an everyday sauce with, you know, the various other things that are in it. Black pepper does not read very well to this. This, I wouldn't say this is my favorite of the sauces that I got from there. Of the 6 I got, I did videos on 4 of them. And of course you can check through the blog, which is available through the description below, where a link to this review is as well, for some more thoughts on that. But usually there has to be something really, really offensive for sauces for me not to do videos on them, because of course, like all YouTube creators, I need content. So if I'm passing up content, there's usually something really wrong with the sauce. So for this one, I think it's meant to be an everyday sauce. There's not a lot of heat in it. There's just habaneros is the hottest one. So, I mean, it's okay. It's an okay sort of mishmash of stuff. The sweetness of it really I find kind of jarring though. I'm not sure why that is there. But, okay, so what we have here is something called Caulipower. So Caulipower, which is, they call it sweet chick of mine, I guess. And this is a rice flour and sweet potato coated chicken tender that is baked, apparently never fried. I just threw it in the air fryer, of course, as I normally do. So we're gonna go with that. It's not like it's my favorite kind of chicken tender or anything like that. It happened to be on sale. So let's see. There's the sauce, and we'll just go with this. The taste I would describe kind of as odd. I'm not sure what they were going for here. I mean, everyday sauce, sure, but flavor-wise, it's okay. It's so clashy, actually. There's an undercurrent that cheapness of flavor I mentioned. That could be the vinegar. It also could be the sugar. Possibly the garlic. There's a lot of stuff in here they'd be better off throwing out. Vinegar, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, all fine. Salt, fine. Red pepper, black pepper, fine. The garlic, the sugar, and honestly the ginger, I think they might want to reconsider. It's just odd. It's not like there's a crazy amount of heat here or anything like that. Just this one, I have been using as a everyday sauce, which is so one of my changes is to make these breakfast burritos with egg and some meat, maybe a little bit of cheese, maybe some other vegetables, salt and pepper. And I put it in a fiber wrapping thing, and eggs are a good base for hot sauce as well. This one, I mean, it's a delicate taste. Also, this one will overpower it in a not pleasant way. And that's kind of the problem with some of these sauces. So if I use this somewhat sparingly, it will mesh and generally just be okay with the rest of the that breakfast burrito. But if I go too much on this, it gets pretty unpleasant. Just that this sauce does not have a great flavor by itself, and it's cluttered. It's a cluttered flavor, is what I would call it. So, again, really underwhelming entry from Pepper Palace. They're nationwide. You buy sauces hoping for something good, but these guys strike me kind of as gimmicky. There's the whole sales model they have of overpricing everything and then discounting it if you can talk yourself into getting a bunch of it. So if you get enough of it, you can get the sauces to where they'll be closer to what we would say would be normal pricing. I don't like that model. I mean, that's fine. They can do whatever they want with that, but for the industry and for foodies like myself, what we're really after is flavor, high quality stuff. And out of the 6 sauces I've had from that, I can't say any of them will qualify for that. So I just don't think that I'm going to ever be getting anything from them ever again. It's been a lot of just sort of really disappointing results from from that company. So, but anyway, I mean, it's we give everything a fair shot here. Doesn't really matter. Some of the some of the very, very commercial sauces are ones that do fairly well. So it's not a matter of that or exposure or prestige or anything like that. That stuff does not translate to the taste buds, right? Taste translates to the taste buds, and that's what we go with here, both on that blog and on this series, and just really with how I enjoy food. So, but anyway, that aside, this is going to usher out Pepper Palace from the shores of the blog and probably the video series for good, unless something really changes drastically. But anyway, there it is, the Pepper Palace Black Rose Hot Sauce. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.